everyone, and welcome to the planner aisle. I hope you're having a positive and productive day. Today I'm doing a flip through of my personal planner and sharing several reasons these planners make the perfect wallet on the go, as well as a few reasons why the personal planner wallet combo might not be the best option for you. I will be including links to the products I use down below, and as always, please leave me a comment with any questions or any topics you would like for me to include in my next video. Without further ado, let's hop in. Before I go into the pros and cons of using personal size planners as wallets, I wanted to do a quick flip through of my setup. So here I have my Louis Vuitton MM or medium agenda. I've had this planner for about 2 years now, and I've been using it as a wallet for around 6 months. So opening it to the front here, I have the cards I grab the most often, which are my debit card, my credit card, and my corporate card for work. And then at the bottom here, I just have a date card from Planet Papers on Etsy and a journaling card from Cloth and Paper. Here I have a dual layer dashboard, also from Cloth and Paper, that's held together by an ollie clip, and then we move into my calendar section. I don't have dividers in this planner. I really want to keep it as light as possible. If you do prefer to see your sections or want to use dividers, I would recommend these from Infinite Lotus. I use these in my A5 planner, and they are super thin and don't take up too much space. So here I have my monthly covers and inserts. I don't keep daily or weekly inserts in here since my detailed scheduling is done in my main agenda, but having just monthly overviews gives me enough space to log important dates and reminders without adding unnecessary bulk. These are monthly inserts from Rosie Papeterie. I really love these inserts. On the back, you have an area to jot down priorities, bills, birthdays, and other important dates. And then there's also a place on the right here to write down to-dos as well. Here I just have a few note pages where I keep miscellaneous notes and shopping lists, and then you move into my wallet section. Here I have two card holders. These are both by Valifax, and this is where I keep my less frequently used cards, like my driver's license, prescription, and insurance cards. And then I have a little top loading pocket where I keep receipts, a zip folder where I have some cash and a few checks, and then in the back I just have a page lifter with a few sticky notes. In the back pocket, I have this little planner pocket that I picked up at Hobby Lobby several years ago. And in here, I just have some gift cards and business cards, a few stamps, page flags, and my vaccination card. And then in the very back, I just have this plastic grit and grind journaling card from Cloth and Paper that just has a few additional sticky notes. Last, I have my favorite planner pen. This is the Uniball One Signo Gel Pen. It has a 0.38mm nib, and you can pick these up from several of the planner shops or on Amazon. So now let's hop into some of the things worth considering when deciding whether to use these planners as your wallet. So the first reason these planners make great wallets is their size. One of the reasons they're so popular is because they're often considered Goldilocks planners, where they are large enough to have plenty of space to plan in, while being small enough to throw in your bag and take with you on the go. They also tend to be pretty compact and lightweight, so you're not adding bulk to your purse or bag. Just keep in mind that the more you put inside, the heavier it will be. If you do tend to overstuff your planners, it might be a good idea to purchase an agenda with smaller rings or discs. If you have a ring or disc planner, you can also opt for a spiral or bound option as well. Just make sure that it comes with slots or pockets for your cards, cash, and other wallet necessities. So there's a reason personal planners are one of the top 3 planner sizes, and versatility is at the top of the list. If you do use an A5 or larger agenda as your everyday carry, you've probably faced the issue of wanting to take your planner with you, but maybe your bag was too small or your planner was a little too heavy. Personal size really combines the best of both worlds, and it really serves as a comprehensive planner for scheduling, note-taking, and task management, all while remaining super portable. So we all know planners are designed to keep you organized, so using them to help organize your wallet is icing on the cake. Most personal planners have slots and pockets that allow you to keep your cards, cash, and receipts neatly arranged. And you can also add dividers and sections to help categorize your contents or use accessories or additional pockets like the ones here to hold anything else you might need. So my favorite thing about using my personal planner as my wallet is that unlike most traditional wallets, you can personalize your covers and inserts as often as you want. It also allows you to change the functionality of your planner as well, So maybe you want to use it as a journal for a few months, or maybe you want to repurpose it as a budget or financial planner. There's so many ways that you can customize or switch up your layouts to fit your needs. One use that I'm starting to see quite often with this planner system is the use of cash envelopes. Because you have your cash and receipts all together, it makes keeping up with your expenses a lot more convenient. Okay, so now that I've gone over some of the benefits of the personal planner and wallet system, let's talk about a few of the reasons that this planner system might not be the best choice for you. So let's talk about size again. Although size can make these planners a great choice, it can also pose a few challenges. So even though personal size is smaller than most other planner sizes, it still may be too big to use as both a planner and a wallet, especially if you prefer that slim and minimal wallet that you can throw in your pocket or clutch. Also, a lot of them are still bulkier than your conventional wallets, even if you choose one with a smaller profile. If you do find personal size to be a little bit too big, but you like the idea of planning on the go, pocket size planners might be a better option. They are several centimeters smaller than personal size, which makes them a great option for those with limited space. Just keep in mind that even pocket planners can get bulky if you overstuff them. So, on the opposite end, many people find personal size too small, especially if you're using it as your main agenda or if you carry a lot of cards or cash with you. Personal planners are super compact and have a lot less space compared to standalone planners and wallets, and personal size paper is pretty narrow, which can make it a bit awkward to write in. If you do find this an issue, you can choose to go with a personal wide planner. They are the same height as personal planners, but it gives you a little more horizontal space to write on. One thing you might want to keep in mind if you do choose personal wide is that a lot of shops don't sell personal wide inserts or covers just yet, so you may have to shop around a bit to find what you're looking for. So I love the idea of having my planner and wallet all in one, but the downside is that if I misplace it or lose it, I'm losing all of my financial items and all of my personal notes that I keep inside. Also, it is worth noting that planners do tend to be a little bit less durable than wallets, particularly if you purchase one that doesn't have a zipper closure. Taking it in and out of your bag on a regular basis can cause it to wear down a lot quicker, and if you're outdoors a lot in the rain or in the hot sun or something, you may start to see discoloration, bent pages, and just a lot more damage over time. If this is a concern of yours, a great option would be to use a digital planner. There are so many planner options in the digital market right now, many of which are encrypted or password protected. If you are interested in how I set up and use my digital planner, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video. So, one of the most common reasons why this planner system would not make a good choice is accessibility. Having to go to your purse and grab your planner every time you need to write an appointment or important date can be really inconvenient for a lot of people. It can also be frustrating when you're out and about and need to grab your wallet really quick, but you have to flip through multiple pages to get there. These are both things that really bothered me at first, but one of the things that I did a few months in was to limit how often I was grabbing my planner. So instead of logging things multiple times a day, I would only grab my personal planner once a week or so and only log the essentials. That way, I wasn't having to hunt down my purse all the time to write down an important date. I do want to mention that this method really only works if you have a separate agenda as your main planner and you're only transferring specific dates or information. Another solution that I mentioned earlier is I moved my most used cards to the front, which made making purchases a lot quicker. So, last, duplication is a problem that any of us that use multiple planners has struggled with at some point during our planner journey. And while the planner wallet system is convenient, it can make it hard to decide what information you should put in your main agenda versus your wallet agenda. So, the solution to this will depend largely on personal preference and how you use your planners, but as a general rule of thumb, you never want to duplicate more than 10% of information across your planning systems. So, for example, I use my A5 agenda as my life planner and my work planner. I have my wellness, budget, and project planners in here as well, but it's limited to just my overview spreads. 90% of my detail for my wellness and project plans are kept in my supplemental wellness and project planners with 10% of overlap. My personal planner is set up the same way. All of my meetings and appointment details are logged in my main planner, and my personal planner is limited to important deadlines, birthdays, and other things of importance that I may need to reference on the go. This will, of course, look different for every single person, but the important thing is to try and limit as much duplication as possible so you're not wasting time and so you don't get overwhelmed. Ultimately, using a personal planner as a wallet, or really any planner as your wallet, will come down to your specific needs and preferences. But at the end of the day, it really just boils down to your organizational style, storage requirements, and level of convenience that you need. That's the beauty of planning. It's not a one size fits all situation. What works for me may not work for you, and that's totally okay. These examples are just some of the most common pros and cons that I've seen or experienced myself when deciding whether or not to adopt the planner wallet combo. But let me know in the comments below what other benefits or considerations that you've experienced that I didn't mention. Thank you all so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. It would help my channel out a lot. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram for more planner tips and inspo, launch dates, and freebies. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day.